In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on the air. Welcome, Jinxxnation. You know what it is, the legend killer. The conspiracy against Jinxxnation. And you little Jimmies out there. Why is there a conspiracy against me? I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it. And face, you can't see me, and we're back. We're on the air. Your YWCGM. Nah, I wish. Anyway, I'd say that just because I do have the little ding ding ding, the little GM sound. So when I first started videos, I was doing that. I go back to that every once in a while. But I'm here now. We were discussing Raw, and before I get into this topic again of John Cena and the whole thing, um, I give Raw 8 stars. I'd say 8 stars. It was okay. The John Cena thing was pretty good. So yeah, back to the John Cena situation. Like I said, John Cena handed him the title, said this is not what I signed up for. I get it, it's your company. You know, he starts to walk out, walks up the ramp. Vince chases him down. Well, before Vince chases him down, he says, "What? You're gonna walk out on me too? This is what you're gonna do? Everybody just wants to walk out on me because I make the right decisions and calculate decisions and so forth and so forth. You're not gonna do this, John. Blah blah blah. You know." And then he chases him up the ramp. He says, "All right, all right, all right." He walks up with the WWE title. He looks at John. He says, "Fine. CM Punk's reinstated. You'll get CM Punk at Money in the Bank. But if you lose and CM Punk walks out WWE champion, I will have no problem walking down the ramp into the ring, looking you in the face and saying, 'John Cena, you're fired.'" Then he throws the belt at Cena. Cena just looks at the belt, looks at him. Vince walks away, and the show ends. Here's my situation on this whole thing. And before I get into that, I want to say to all you John Cena haters, how does it feel now? How does it feel to know that your WWE champion, the one that you hate so much, stuck up for the WWE company? How do you feel that he stuck up for you fans wanting to see that match? You applauded CM Punk, thought it was the greatest storyline ever, blah blah blah, and so forth and so forth. And you congratulate CM Punk for it because he's a heel. You know what I'm saying? And then John Cena does it and he's a face, and you kind of cheer for it, but then you still don't give him the respect that he deserves. This is what I say. I say all of y'all that hate John Cena, don't jump on his nuts now. If you were not a John Cena fan before, don't jump on his nuts now because he stuck up for the company. He stuck up for CM Punk, even though him and CM Punk don't see eye to eye. But he still stuck up for CM Punk, and he got in the face of Vince McMahon and told Vince McMahon basically how he felt. Like he said, if I come out my face and say something the wrong way, you're gonna suspend me. So for all those that are applauding John Cena now, I say sit on this and rotate because I've been a John Cena fan from day one, and now y'all motherfuckers gonna want to jump on the bandwagon because you want to see him heal. You know what I mean? So now that he's sticking up for the company and everything, maybe most of y'all want to be his fan now. Oh, I like John Cena now. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. No, please do not become a John Cena fan, man. Don't jump on the bandwagon because he wants to be a heel. If you couldn't be a fan from day one and you don't like his gimmick now, stay a John Cena hater. Don't become a fan because he's gonna become a heel. I don't know if you know this too, but the how it shows he's been bashing The Rock. Do you see a pattern? Little by little, he's going to his heel character. For those that want him a heel and like him as a heel, don't cross over. We don't want you. True John Cena fans do not want you because we say if you can't be a fan from day one and because he turns face, you still can't be a fan, and now you want to be a fan because he's little by little turning heel, sticking up for the company, bashing Vince McMahon, sticking up for CM Punk. We don't want you. Stay in your lane. Stay where you are. Be a John Cena hater. You can be a Miz bandwagoner for all I care. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But true John Cena fans, we don't want you here. So take that trash somewhere else, please. But as I was saying, Cena stuck up for the company, and you got your franchise players sticking up for the company. I think Vince McMahon better pay attention. But my whole thoughts on the thing is Vince McMahon is a money hungry motherfucker. Now, I know I shouldn't be saying that because, it's Vince McMahon, so forth and so forth. He's got all the power, whatever, whatever. But it goes to show that Vince McMahon doesn't really care about his wrestlers, man. He cares about himself. He cares about his family. You got your franchise players sticking up for other franchise players. Where CM Punk is a franchise player, I don't care what anybody say. People can give their opinions about him, but think about what he's done for that company, what he's meant to that company, how long he's been in that company. CM Punk is not a Alberto Del Rio or a Miz. You know, he's done a lot for that company. He's carried that company pretty far. From back to Paul Heyman, whatever, whatever. And we all know John Cena's the franchise. You know, if you fire John Cena, how will WWE work? Where will it go in the future? Because here's my thing. CM Punk is going to win that Money in the Bank. He's going to take the WWE title. Now, I don't know if that part is storyline or if that part is real. I don't know if Vince has something up his sleeve like he did with Bret Hart, where he screwed Bret Hart over. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to screw John Cena over. But, oh man, what was I going to say? See, lost the train of thought. Face, you can't see me. Again, I don't know if he's going to screw John Cena over and fire him and lose out on making his company go downhill because John Cena is WWE. I'm sorry to say it, John Cena and Randy Orton, and right now what you're doing, Randy Orton, is not cool neither. So I don't know where Vince is going with everything. My other take on it is, where does Alberto Del Rio fit in all this? You have a number one contenders match. Then you have John Cena saying he wants to fight CM Punk. Says he's going to leave the company if he doesn't fight CM Punk. Hands the title off. And then you reinstate CM Punk so John Cena can fight him. My question is, again, where does Alberto Del Rio fit in all this? Is Alberto Del Rio going to fight at Money in the Bank? Is it going to be a triple threat match? Or, from the rumors that we've been hearing, is that it's going to be Alberto Del Rio and whoever the champion is at SummerSlam. Here's my thing. If CM Punk wins, takes the title, goes to Ring of Honor or Impact Wrestling, another organization, takes the title over there, you have no WWE champion. So how would that make Alberto Del Rio number one contender for a title that's vacant? From the rumors that's going on is you're bringing in a new title. Are you going to have Alberto Del Rio fight the main event at SummerSlam, but then have like a tournament for the new WWE title if you're bringing one in, and then whoever the champion is, you have that match earlier in SummerSlam, and then whoever the champion is gonna fight Alberto Del Rio. Is Alberto Del Rio gonna be in the match at Money in the Bank? Is it gonna be triple threat? What's the reaction gonna be from John Cena? If you lose John Cena, like I said, if he fires John Cena, how long will he be fired for? Is this all storyline? Like I said, man, some of it's work, some of it's storyline. Work is a storyline, some of it's not. Some of it is personal, some of it is, coming from the heart from all wrestlers. John Cena spoke from the heart, you could tell yesterday. Um, Here's my take on it really, what I see is gonna happen. John Cena's gonna lose. Like I said, I don't know where Alberto Del Rio fits into all of this, but I feel John Cena's gonna lose. Vince is gonna come out and fire him, but he's not gonna go to another company. It's gonna happen the same thing that happened with Nexus. Wade Barrett fired him. What's gonna happen is they're gonna take time off. Well, John Cena's gonna be given time off because he's got injuries that he's got to recover from: back, neck, leg, shoulder, knee, basically. Yeah. So this is what's gonna basically happen, or what I see happening. They're gonna fire him, give him time off, let him rest. In that same process, they're gonna figure out where they're gonna go with his heel character. You know what I mean? Because here's my thing: John Cena's gonna be heel to face The Rock at WrestleMania. It's gotta happen. You can't have two face characters that are popular wrestlers or entertainers. Popular franchise people, both faces. It's not gonna work. One of them has to be heel, and I can see John Cena doing it because John Cena will play the perfect heel against The Rock. So they'll try to figure out where they're gonna go with his character as a heel. Maybe he bring him back maybe around Royal Rumble time, close to Royal Rumble time. So yeah, after Money in the Bank, you won't see Cena for a while. You might see him here and there pop up in the crowd, whatever, whatever. They're gonna probably do that whole storyline, whatever, whatever. If CM Punk is really leaving, maybe he'll go to Ring of Honor, maybe he'll go to Impact Wrestling. I feel if he goes to Impact Wrestling, here's my thought on it. If he goes to Impact Wrestling and he takes the title, then we know Vince McMahon has a hand in Impact Wrestling. Because if he takes the title, like Vince said, he's going to walk off and say, look what I got in another organization. And if he goes to Impact Wrestling, then we know Vince McMahon has bought Impact Wrestling. So just be aware of that. But like I said, CM Punk, if he does leave, if he doesn't sign a contract and walks off with the title, we already know what's going on there. If he wins the title and stays, and they fire John Cena, then you won't see Cena back, because then it was Vince McMahon screwing over John Cena. So either way, Vince McMahon is in a lose-lose situation or a win-win situation, however people want to look at it, because, we got Cena haters out there, and yeah, whatever. So if he does lose John Cena, how would a company hold up? This is awesome. Is the company going to be put on Randy Orton's shoulders? We don't know. Or are they going to bring in somebody else? I don't know. It's going to be tough to tell, man. But yeah, if CM Punk walks off with the title, goes to another organization, we know what's going to happen. Vince McMahon has some type of control of that organization wherever CM Punk goes. And John Cena will be fired, but he will be back. They'll probably do something to try to work on his heel character. Do what he does there. Come back around Royal Rumble time as a heel. With his Dr. Thugonomics, or maybe a new song, come back with the jerseys, the hat, rapping, whatever, whatever, doing the whole shit. So, yeah, that's my take on it. Let me know what your take on it is, to all the wrestling shooters out there. Mugger Baby, Wrestling Rants and Reviews, IWWS, so forth and so forth. Jinxxnation, we out of here.